Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathan Hodem along with Braden Hodem, and we are here at Myrtle High School for the junior high championship between the Myrtle Hawks and the Walnut Wildcats. And Myrtle comes in undefeated on the year. I think Walnut has one loss, and it's to Myrtle. So this should be a good game. In the first half, they said the last time these two teams played, it was close, and then Myrtle pulled away. So we'll see what happens tonight in this championship game. We appreciate you joining us, and we're excited for you being on here with us. And we encourage you to share it so everybody will know this is not typical for us to broadcast a junior high game. But we are tonight because of this being the championship game. So please share so others will be able to tune in with us. Braden, tell us a little bit about the junior high Hawks.
The key players to look out for, definitely number 11, Jake Murphy. Jake's going to be playing on defense, he's playing linebacker. Then on offense, he'll tote the rock for the Hawks tonight. Another one to look out for, number 1, Zayden Bean. Zayden is their big play guy. He's had a touchdown of about 40 yards each time that they played him this year. So he's a big threat guy. Don't expect too many passes out of the Hawks.
We're gonna, just like the high school team, they like to run it and see if you can stop it. So for the Walnut Wildcats, number 1 is their big player. He's about 6'2". He's gonna be tough to tackle. Number 1 is Jalen Cox. So it'll be see if the Hawks can stop him tonight. Not one person on the team is going to be able to bring them down by themselves. But
well, here come the Hawks. They're out in their red jerseys, black pants, and they seem excited as they're running out onto the field. The Myrtle Junior High Hawks as they get ready to take on the Walnut Wildcats. Braden, you're lagging a little bit from Bryson so far. I just want to go ahead and tell you, you got to get a little more exciting and a little more going for you here.
I got you.
It looks like the Hawks will be on offense to start off the game, and the Wildcats will be on defense. If you will, once again, share tonight's game so more people will be able to watch it. And once again, we've got a roster from Walnut, but it's on our phone. So if it takes us just a minute to get a couple of their players, just know that. So, Braden, offensively, will they run a lot like the high school does, you
Absolutely,
said?
yeah. Man, yeah, just like it.
Shotgun formation, who's our quarterback running back there?
We've got Nash Estes at quarterback, Jake Murphy, number 11, at running back.
Murphy takes it to the right side. He's going to be hitting the backfield, fights forward, but still going to be hit for, it looks like a loss of about a half a yard there. So to bring second and about a 10.5 coming up.
Look like number 56, Thomas Hammer, in on the tackle with a host of Wildcats there.
That's pretty good penetration there by the defense.
Absolutely.
So Friday night, the high school Hawks take on Strayhorn. You want to tell us a little bit about them?
Strayhorn's a team that can sneak up and beat you. The Hawks should be able to take care of business, but if they let them hang around, have a slow start, they will definitely have the talent to beat us. 2
receivers to the left. He's going to hand off to Murphy again on the left side this time. Much better hole there. Gets up to about the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3. Braden, was this 4-down territory if you don't get it?
Absolutely. You got 3 yards, 2 plays to get 3 yards. I can tell you Coach Conley, Coach Weatherly going to go for it if they don't get it here.
Big plays, possession play possibly here. Walnut trying to get a stop. One thing they do in high school is they bring everybody on the blitz on defense, and we'll see if they do that here on defense in junior high. Hawks with it, 2 receivers to the left. You'd expect Murphy to get it here. Quarterback makes them jump. Good job there. Hard snap, and the defensive end jumps. And in junior high, it's hard to be disciplined.
Absolutely. They play a weird defense. It's hard to game plan against. They put everybody in the box and run no safety over the top, which is almost unheard of in high school or junior high football. But I guess that's what makes their defense so unique.
That's a first Southern Bank first down for the Hawks, first one of the ball game. We appreciate them being sponsors of Myrtle Hawk football. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Quarterback is going to have kind of a heavy set over to the right side. He's going to hand it off to the right. He goes behind that tight end. Good block there. He breaks the tackle, and it's going to be, looks like very close to another first down. It will be another First Southern Bank first down. What'd you see on that play?
I see number 2 coming through untouched just about every play. Jake just has some good hard running right there. He outran him from the backside. The Hawks need to make sure we block number 2. Looks like a good-sized kid there.
Good running there by him for sure, the running back. Martin's Crossing Auto, New Albany, proud sponsor of Hawk football. George's Chicken as well. 2 receivers to the left. He's going to throw it over here to number 1. He breaks a tackle, gets up the sideline to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 1. That was a hard hit there. And he runs it all the way to the 20, but it'll be another First Southern Bank first down. Who was that wide receiver right there, Braden?
We got number 1, Zayden Bean, just on a little bubble screen. Good block out here on the outside. I didn't catch it. I think it was number 4, Pax Estes out here with the block. And then Zayden had about a 30, 40-yard catch right there.
Cox, that's the one you were talking about from Walnut. He's a good-looking kid.
Yeah, 6'2", and can move. Them legs are long. He's got long strides, hard to outrun.
That was a pretty good pop he put on our receiver there.
Man, yeah, he's tough, though. Got right back up. Didn't bother him.
Shotgun formation. Is that a new running back?
Yeah, we got the young prodigy, number 8, Darren Milam in the backfield. He's a 7th grader.
Quarterback going to keep it to the left side. Good hole there, and he's going to get all the way to the end zone for the Hawks. And the Hawks will take a 6-0 lead. Good run right there by the quarterback. Good blocking by the offensive line.
Good action in the backfield. The linebackers keyed number 8, Darren Milam there, and they flowed to the right, ran it back to the left. Good play call there from Coach Weatherly, Coach Conley.
We'll change the score in just a second, but 6-0 Hawks. In junior high, you don't kick extra points, you'll go for 2, 4:58. This will be a quick game because junior high only plays 8-minute quarters, and so it'll be pretty quick. 2 receivers to the left here as the Hawks will go for 2. Shotgun formation. He's going to take it, hand to the running back to the right side. He's going to be right at the end zone, but pushes in for the 2-point conversion. Great run by that young man. Who'd you say that was again, Brent?
That is Darren Milam. Got hit, honestly, at about the 2-yard line and just fell forward. Big Jalen Cox met him there in the hole, but shout out to Darren. Good run right there. Put his shoulder down and fell forward to get in the end zone there.
You know, we were talking about this Friday in the broadcast, me and Bryson. One thing that is, I know, good for Coach Conley and for Myrtle coaches, as you look, the junior high team is really good. So it looks like we're just going to continue to reload.
Absolutely. And the high school team's actually very young as well. A lot of underclassmen, great sophomore and junior group for the Hawks. So the future's very bright here in Hawk country.
Small quarterback here. He's going to throw it. It's going to be tipped, almost picked. Good job there. Did you get a number on who that was?
I didn't see who tipped it. Jackson Gordon almost on the pick there. It might have been John Matthew Gooch on this side coming off the edge hot, got his hands up. Jackson Gordon is a 7th grader for the Hawks as well. Great size linebacker, and he got his hands on it, almost ended up with a pick there.
I'll tell you, if they throw it as small as that quarterback is, you'll be able to get a lot of hands on balls for sure with him throwing it. So we could have a lot of tips. You got number 1 out wide here, and looks like we've got 2 people on him over here. Now he sends him in motion, probably going to hand it off to him to the left side. He does. He tries to turn it up, and he's broken it here all the way to the 40, all the way to the 50, all the way to the 40. He may be gone to the 30, to the 20, and it's going to look like a horse collar, but they let him get away with it. But it'll be 1st and goal there for Walnut. As what a run by that young man.
Like the Hawks played good defense there, but nobody was there for the cutback. Great defense to set the edge, but as he cut it back, he just found an alley and cut it down the sideline for a huge game.
One thing we see, Cox has got a lot of speed.
Yeah, for sure.
Meet Pueblo in New Albany. They would love for you to come eat there tonight. Bring your whole family, relax, and let us serve you a meal you won't forget. Alpha Insurance, Paul Blancy. If you want insurance, give them a call, 538-0205. And Maxie Motor Company, Chance and Scott Maxie would love to help you with any vehicle that you would like to buy. All right, it'll be 1st and goal, looks like at about the 9-yard line. Shotgun formation. You got to watch number 1 here for sure. He's going to send him in motion, and there's going to be, looks like a offsides on Myrtle there. I didn't see who jumped, but we must have been lined up in the neutral zone.
They look like a slow developing play. They better be glad that there was a penalty on the play. Number 37, Reggie Cruz, shot through the gap and was finna look like he was finna tattoo the quarterback. So he had a free run and go. It might have been on him, penalty.
So it'll be first, they've got it second down, but it'll be first and goal from the 5-yard line. So first and goal from the 5. They're actually inside the 5, about the 4. We'll see if they try to go to 1 again. This time they got him in the backfield. They're going to go under center. Split back set here. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to 1 right up the middle. He's going to fight, be very close to about the 3 before he's hit. Pretty good defense there by the Hawks.
Jackson Gordon, as I mentioned, in on the tackle, along with look like number 55. Forgive me. Let me find this. Forgive me, we don't have a 55 on our roster. We'll try to figure out who that young man is later on in the broadcast.
All right, here we go. Second and goal from about the 3. They got number 1 still back there in the backfield. Split back set again. Quarterback goes under center. I'm sure 1's going to get it. He does. Over to the right side, and he fumbled, but they said he was in before he fumbled. That was pretty close. Cox goes in for a touchdown, and now they'll go for 2. Did you think he was down or not?
It looked like he broke the plane before the ball came out. I think they got that call right. Number 55, Waylon Hall on the tackle on the previous play. Sorry for that. We've got 2 sheets up here, so he was on the other sheet.
So they'll go for 2 here to try to tie it up. Farm Bureau Insurance, Dennis Buse, 534-4771. Calling for any of your insurance needs. Beulah Baptist Church, Brother Easton Smith says, God bless and go Hawks. Muddy Mallard, come see us, your one-stop shop, 539-7016. This time they are in the pistol set. Quarterback going to take it and pitch it there, and it'll be over to the right side, and he will not get in. Good defense there. And so Myrtle stops them on the 2-point conversion, and they'll keep the lead by a score of 8-6. Who was that on that tackle?
Looked like number 1, Zayden Bean, came up and set the edge. That was actually a really good play call on Walnut's part. Looked like they came a little jet motion, handed it to number 1, and then almost like a speed option look with the running back number 2. I really thought that he was going to get the edge, but Zayden Bean made a good play, played flat down the line of scrimmage and cut him off before he could get the 2. Big stop for the Myrtle defense there.
Now the Hawks need to go down and score to keep this lead, because it looks like that Walnut may be hard to stop. So we definitely hope we can continue to score. Myrtle will have it. Is that Murphy back at running back now?
Murphy's in the backfield. Nash Estes at quarterback.
Estes, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. He's going to hand it off to Murphy on the right side. Pretty good hole there. He gets about 6 yards, keeps pushing. Now he's got about 9 all the way across for 10 yards, and it'll be a First Southern Bank first down by Murphy. That's just good, hard running by that young man. It looked like he was stopped after 4 yards, and he just kept pushing.
I'm trying to get the young man's number that pulled on that play. He had a great block. It would have been the backside guard, the left guard for the Hawks. He's got his jersey rolled up. He pulled across, and had a really good kick block for Murphy to be able to turn it up inside there.
If you have not shared tonight, please do. A lot of people don't know that we're broadcasting. Hand off to the right side again. It'll be Murphy again. He gets about 7 yards on that play, so to bring up second. We'll call it 6 yards. Second and about 4 coming up. Good run again.
Look like number 60, Gavin Graham, on the backside that pulled across there as well. Same play for the Hawks. You're not going to get the Hawks. One thing about their offense, they're not going to try to surprise you, man. They're going to try to assert their dominance on you, and it looks like it's working early here in the game for them.
You got to like how this offensive line is blocking.
For sure.
Shotgun formation. He's going to throw it all the way to 1, and it's going to be tackled, but not before it's a first down at the 40 slant route there to number 1 for the Hawks, and it'll be a First Southern Bank first down.
Zayden Bean on another good catch there. Nash Estes, I'm sorry, with a beautiful ball. Hit him in stride. I honestly thought he might break it. Number 15, Alex Hooper, made a great play for the Wildcats. If he missed that tackle, he would have been a definite touchdown for the Hawks there.
1st and 10 from the 40 for the Hawks. 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hand off to the left side. He's got a good hold there all the way to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. He breaks a tackle to the 15. It'll be a First Southern Bank first down as Murphy just continues to rack up the yards.
John Matthew Gooch at H-back there for the Hawks. Great block on the end, attacked the defensive end and blocked him down. Murphy cut right off his butt, and at the end of that play, I thought there was a little horse collar there as well, but it seems that they let him go. Subbing into the game now, number 8, Darren Milam for the Hawks. Murphy's carrying it nice and hard for the Hawks early on.
Miss Jessica says, good job, Zayden. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left for the Hawks. They're going to hand it off to number 8 on the right side. He's going to be hit for no gain. If he'd have cut that to the outside, I believe he had a big hole there.
Number 1, Jalen Cox came through for the Wildcats untouched, and I believe if there's somebody on their team that I would make sure I blocked, it would be that guy.
Into the first quarter, Hawks lead it 8-6, and they are driving. We appreciate you joining us. I'm going to let Braden read some of our sponsors here for our game as I change the score.
Muddy Mallard, come see us at Muddy Mallard, men's, women's, and youth clothing. Your one-stop shop for the whole family. Come see us at Muddy Mallard, 662-539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Intern minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Join us. It's this Sunday at 10:15 for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for worship. Hacienda. Looking for the perfect family night out? At Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, we serve more than just delicious food. We serve memories. From crunchy tacos to sizzling fajitas, there's something for everyone. Kids love our fun menu. Parents love our prices, and everybody loves our famous chips and salsa. Always fresh. Come hungry and leave happy. Only at Casa Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. Advanced heating and air conditioning for any of your heating and cooling needs. Give Jason Kent a call at 662-316-9895. He can help you with your repairs or give you a whole unit. Advanced heating and air conditioning, give them a call.
Shotgun formation for the Hawks. He's going to throw it over to the left, and he's going to drop it there. May have been able to get a few yards, but that was pretty good defended there by Walnut on that play as they were trying to get it out to the wide receiver there, number 1, Bean, and he's just unable to hang on to it there. So now big third down here for the Hawks. What play you want to see here?
Man, this is the plays that make me glad that I'm not an offensive coordinator.
Well, you got a lot of options for sure. Murphy's definitely ran it well, and you got number 8 in the backfield right now for the Hawks, Milan. They're going to fake it. The quarterback's going to keep it over the left side. Big hole all the way down to the 6. It's going to be short of the first down. Bring up 3rd and 2. It looked like he was going to get a lot more than that. 4th and 2, sorry. 4th down and 2. Good call there by the coaches on that one. 4th down and 2. Big possession play here. We may see another quarterback run here. Shotgun formation. Quarterback going to keep it on the left side to the 4, to the 3, to the 1, to the end zone. Touchdown. Myrtle Hawks. Number 11, Murphy on the run, and he runs it all the way into the end zone and makes the score 14-6 Myrtle. That's a great run there by Murphy.
when you look at Jake, Jake's not a big kid, but he just runs hard. He runs low behind his pads. And, man, I'm telling you, from playing football myself, that's not a person that you want to try to tackle, one that knows how to run behind his pads. So a great run in there. Jake actually got met at about the 6-yard line and carried about 3 people with him into the end zone.
This is a big 2-point conversion, and you get this as 2-score game. Quarterback will take it, looking to throw it. He does. It's going to be caught for the 2-point conversion. Good pass there. Had 2 receivers. I'm not sure that's the way it was supposed to work, but it did work.
Looked like Pax Estes just fell down getting out of the way of the ball. Zayden Bean on another catch there, man. He's been the go-to receiver for the Cardinals. Great play call there.
For the Cardinals?
For the Hawks. I'm sorry.
My goodness.
Man, my old Belmont alma mater's coming out in me. I apologize.
So we got a 16-6 score. Hawks need to stop here as they've really taken control of this football game. Offensively, have not been able to – Walnut hadn't been able to slow them down, really. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, 16-6. Hacienda, they want to wish the Hawks good luck. Magnolia Pharmacy, your health is our priority. If you want prescriptions or over-the-counter medicine, go see them at Magnolia Pharmacy, 988-7030. Shotgun formation for Walnut. It's a set you don't see much. Empty set. Quarterback going to send a man in motion. Looks like he's going to hand it off, and he does. Good hole there, and it's number 1 again for Walnut. He's got a pretty good hole. Gets about 5 yards, but a nice tackle there by number 24 for the Hawks.
Jackson Gordon in on the tackle. Man, I'm telling you this. You got to get a hold to number 1 before he gets going. If he gets a head of steam behind him, he's going to be hard to stop. These Hawks need to come up, set the edge, make sure you don't get outside of them.
Cox is just a big kid, and he's got a lot of speed. So he actually got 6 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 4. It looked like we had a chance to get him in the backfield, just unable to bring him down. 2nd down and 4. Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts wants to wish the Hawks good luck, 538-9777. Bethlehem Church, you know anything about Bethlehem Church?
Just a little bit.
Pastor Jeff Lawrence, they got a early service, contemporary service 8:25, traditional at 10:30, Sunday school at 9:30. Empty set again for Walnut. Be looking for Cox to come in motion here. Quarterback, shotgun formation, that's motion. They didn't call it. Now they send him in motion, and quarterback going to drop the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. A lot of movement there they didn't call. I guess they're being lenient because it's junior high, but it's 3rd and 9 now.
I agree. This slot receiver over here was moving around looking at his feet as the ball was snapped.
Well, he was walking toward the tackle over there. So it'll be 3rd down and about 9. Hawks with a possible possession play here if they can get a stop. You get a stop here, it'd be really hard for Walnut to come back because so much little time on the clock in these games. Dogwood and Magnolia Place is an assisted living place, and if you're looking for a place to put your loved one, they'll care for them. 214-9967. Shotgun formation. Look for Cox to get it. They're going to throw it here. Now they're going to just throw it up. 15's open, and he overthrew him just a little bit. That was actually not a bad pass. Almost like the receiver stopped running.
Yeah, if he would have kept running, he probably would have hit him in stride.
We'll see if Walnut wants to go for it here on 4th down. Did they punt it?
I believe so.
They did punt it. So with 5 minutes to go in the half, Walnut will punt it, and the Hawks will get the football back and a chance to extend this lead. Do you expect to see more of the same from the Hawks?
I believe I would put the ball in Jake Murphy's hands until they stop him.
He has definitely been the MVP of the night for sure. Julie Elliott says, go Hawks. Hawks will have the football here with 5 minutes to go in the half. Lake and Estes says, let's go, boys, and go Myrtle. Coach Conley getting the play into the team, and here we go. Shotgun formation will be coming, I'm sure, with 2 receivers to the left. That is the case. Murphy back at running back now. He played quarterback last on the last play. They're going to hand it off to him right up the middle. Good hole there. And he's going to get close to 4 yards. We'll call it 4. Be 2nd and 6. Good run there.
Number 56, Thomas Hamer, in on the tackle. Man, he's been all over the field for the Wildcats tonight.
Hawks break the huddle again. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left. 4:30 to go in the first half. Leading it 16-6. He looks to throw. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught by number 4. What a pass there. All the way to the 33-yard line. What a beautiful pass, because he had a lot of pressure in his face. And good catch there by the receiver.
That'll be the Estes. I don't know if they're brothers or cousins, but nice hook up there for the Cardinals. That would be
Hawks.
The Hawks. I'm sorry. Goodness. That'll be Nash playing quarterback to Pax Estes.
We're going to fire Braden because he can't even get our own team mascot right. Shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to the left. Hawks trying to really extend this lead up 16-6 here in the first half. Going to hand it off to Murphy to the right side. Good hole. He cuts it back to the left, and it's going to be a gain of about 7 yards as he gets it down to the 26-yard line, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 3. So now tell me about Friday. If the Hawks win Friday night, the worst you can be is 3rd place in the division.
Yeah, Thursday night.
Thursday night, that's correct.
It's a big game. Again, like I said, it's a very winnable game for the Hawks, but those are the games that teams tend to come in really flat, and that's something that Coach Conley really talked about today. We should win. We expect to win every game we play, but especially Thursday night. So
shotgun formation. Quarterback takes it, makes a great pass to the right. He's all the way to the 10, all the way to the 5, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Myrtle Hawks. Who was that on the touchdown?
That was John Matthew Gooch. That was Nash Estes to John Matthew Gooch, which is a great play design there from Coach Weatherly and Coach Conley. John Matthew's been blocking all night, and he goes and he attacks that outside linebacker and just releases down into the flats, and he was wide open into the flats. Good delivery. Ball was on time. And John Matthews got a little bit of speed on him there. Good play for the Hawks.
It didn't look like he was going to score, but he just turned it on and outran everybody. 22-6 here in the first half. Hawks trying to get this 2-point conversion. This is a big one because you may get 3 scores if you score here. It makes it really tough on Walnut. I don't know that Walnut can score 22, but it's going to be definitely tough if they score this. Shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off to the left. He's going to try to get in, and he will get in. Good run there by number 8 for the Hawks, and he gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and it's 24-6.
I'll brag on the center there. Number 58, Levi West. I'm telling you, and a lot of high school teams don't have a center that'll snap the ball like Levi is right now. Having a good snap, man, having it on time, it puts your offense on pace to accomplish what they need to accomplish. So shout out to Levi, and it looks like he's getting the snap and blocking his tail off too. So
I tell you, Myrtle's not going to have any trouble at the quarterback position coming up or receiver, because this young man at quarterback looks really good tonight, and then you got Elliott, who's just a freshman.
Correct.
For the Hawks.
John Hunter, who is I believe a sophomore as well. So
may fall off. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 24-6. Myrtle with the lead. Empty set again for Walnut. Sends a man in motion, number 15. He's going to hand it off to him as he goes to the left side. Pretty good hole there, all the way to the 40. Well, they mark him out about the 43-yard line, but it'll be a First Southern Bank first down.
Looks like over there at corner number 6, Kason Fitz made the tackle. That's another young 7th grader for the Hawks. Let me make sure I get that right.
It'd be nice for you to know the team you coach for.
Yeah, the future does. It looks bright for these Hawks. As we've mentioned already, man, undefeated season so far, and it's looking good right now.
The Estes boys are brothers.
The Estes boys are brothers, so that looks like it's going to be a dynamic duo for the Hawks in the future.
We appreciate you sharing that with us. That's pretty neat for them to be able to play with each other. 1st and 10 here, shotgun formation. Walnut sends a man in motion. It's Baggett. He's going to fake to him. Hand to the running back, and he's going to be hit and wrapped up. Good tackle there by the Hawks, and he only gets to about – they're going to mark it at the 45-yard line. Quarterback got leveled.
Yeah, they better be glad they didn't hand the sweep off. I believe that was Jackson Gordon in the backfield. He said, you are not running the sweep anymore on me. They handed off underneath, picked up about 2 yards. But great play there by Jackson. And one thing about Jackson you cannot help but notice is his effort, man. He gets back there, blows the play up, and then gets back up and goes and finds the guy that actually had the ball. So great play there from the Hawks and Jackson, the effort there.
If you're Walnuts, you got to speed up a little bit. 1:50 to go now, 1:40. And in junior high, it takes you quite a long time to run a play. They're going to go empty again. You'd expect a pass here unless they just send Cox in motion and hand it to him. Quarterback going to take it. He's looking to throw. He does throw it up to Cox, and it's going to be picked off by the Hawks. There is a flag, though. We'll see what it is. They may call interference, but it looked like the DB was in front of the receiver, so I don't know how that's interference. But it may be.
It's on the pick if it stands.
Intercepted by number 6, Fitz.
Pass interference on the defense. I don't know about that one.
It's a questionable.
Well, unless they called it on the guy behind our DB that picked it. But if it was uncatchable anyway. So I don't like that call at all, but they called it. We had 3 people there in coverage, so Coach Conley's got to be happy with that for sure.
7th grader Fitz there, no matter what the call was on the pick. Guarding about a 6'2" kid. This is pretty funny. He was able to jump and make a play on that ball.
24-6, Hawks in the lead here. Empty set again. Sends a man in motion, hands it to Cox. He's very dangerous. He goes the right side. He's got room as he's over to the 25, knocked out of bounds there. Good job by the defender for the Hawks, number 1, to save a touchdown there. Bean, was that who that was?
Yes, sir. Darren Milam, the outside linebacker for the Hawks, lost contain right there. He comes underneath the block. Coach Conley making sure that he corrects that, telling him to go over that block. Do not go inside, because if you set the edge, don't let number 1 get to running. He's not as dangerous as if you allow him to get the edge. I do like the setup that Coach Conley's got on defense, though. Zayden Bean at safety, just kind of playing. He's doing exactly what the name of a safety is, just playing over the top, keeping everything in front of him there, using great speed.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Now he sends a man in motion, going to hand it off over here. That's a great job of that Hawk defense. Number 24, and I'm trying to catch the other number, met him in the backfield there. Who is that?
Number 24, Jackson Gordon, and then number 60 would be Gavin Graham. They got him before he even thought about getting going there.
That's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Clock all the way down to 44. I'm a little surprised Walnut's not taking timeouts here.
3 timeouts left. Yeah, I am.
Clock all the way down to 30. I mean, you're gonna use all your time on this one play. Shotgun formation. They're gonna now try to get lined up, and the clock's still running down to 24.
Man.
You got trips over here to the left. You better be ready because 1 is probably going out. Now he calls time.
After you let about 40 seconds.
Yeah, they started the play. It looked like with 45 seconds, but then he just let it run out. So. Gooch 3 Properties, LLC. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. James 4:10. Have a great year, John Hunter. We love you from Mom and Dad. Anytime Fitness, Crystal and Ben Coleman want you to come get in shape with them at Anytime Fitness, and they would appreciate you joining them. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Conley. He would love to have your insurance business. Give him a call at 538-9800. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi. All your flooring needs. Also Signature Tops. All your countertops, Mr. Andy Stanton. Good luck to John Hunter and the Myrtle Hawks from Mamaw and Pawpaw. And First Southern Bank, a proud sponsor of our first down. Second down and 12, 18 seconds to go. Walnut now with only 2 timeouts. And you think you got about 2 plays, really, in junior high with 2 timeouts. They're going to go empty set here. I would expect one to have a shot here at it, Cox. They send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to him over to the left side. Great defense there.
Man, Jake Murphy.
Murphy with a tackle, gain of about 2. I'm not questioning them, but I would believe I would want Cox to touch it every time if I'm them.
Coach Collins got number 8, Darren Milam, lined up, head up over number 1, Cox for him. And I like that. Put your best athlete over their best athlete and challenge them. If they're going to beat you, make their best beat you or your best.
This is probably the last play of the half, I would think. 24-6, Hawks have completely dominated this football game. It started off with each team having a good drive. Walnut had a big drive where Cox broke a long run and they were able to score, but since then, Myrtle's just locked them down. 10 seconds to go in the half.
The Hawks playing a non-traditional defense. They've got 2 high safeties now from what I say non-traditional. That's normal football, but the Hawks always usually play 1 high, making sure they keep everything in front of them. I believe that is Pax Estes that they've dropped back at safety as well.
They're going to hand it off to Cox. He's going to turn it up to the right side. You got to make the tackle. They do not. He cuts it back across, and they're going to be able to get him down with 1 second. 1 second. They're going to call timeout, and they're going to give him that 1 second back. No, they're going to give him 1 second, I do believe. Ref trying to tell him 1 second on the clock. And I think that's the right call. So they'll have it on the 10-yard line, and they'll have 1 play here. 1 play here for Walnut with, now they put 2 seconds up there. I don't think that's the right one. I thought it was 1 second. But, well, my wife says it was 2, and I can't argue with her. So.
Well, either way, it'll be the last play of the half. See if the Hawks can get a defensive stand right here.
It'll definitely be the last play of the half. 24-6, the Hawks lead it. Dominating performance here in the first half for the Hawks. And, man, there's a lot of good players on this junior high team. A lot to look forward to for Coach Conley and the high school Hawks coming up.
If you had to guess who's touching the ball here, who do you think is going to get it for the Wildcats?
Well, I would think Cox, but there's been several times I thought he should touch it and he hadn't touched it.
Correct.
So, empty set, quarterback going to be in shotgun formation. I'm sending Cox in motion and giving it to him. But no, he's going to throw it to him. And he throws a little slant, and it is incomplete. And that will end the half. Good coverage there by the Hawks. What they did is try to use Cox kind of as a distraction there. And they did that, and it did not work as they attempted it to the other receiver. We'll see how much time they put on here at the half. It may be 8 minutes. And if it is, we'll give you some sponsors and different things during this 8 minutes. Reminder, high school football will be on Thursday night this week. Thursday night, and it is senior night, right? It's your last home game, so I'm assuming it's senior night.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Braden don't even know our mascot, so we gotta get somebody helping us better. Bryson, where you at, man? We need you. Braden's not much help tonight. We're going to give you our junior high Hawk cheerleaders here. Junior high Hawk cheerleaders, and then we're going to let Braden do our sponsors for us. It is 8 minute halftime, so we'll let the cheerleaders do this, and then we'll give you sponsors coming up, and then we'll talk about the first half. Pee Wee cheer is what it is. Okay. Our cheerleaders. Hawk cheerleaders, we appreciate them doing that. Braden, give us your thoughts of the first half before you talk about our sponsors.
Considering the size of number 1 for Walnut, I feel like the Hawks have done a pretty good job containing him. Outside of the one big play that he had on the first drive, the Hawks have done good. Coach Conley preached to the guys before the game, you can't tackle somebody that big by yourself, especially if you're only about 80 pounds, So rally to the football. I feel like we've done a great job at that. And offensively, Jake Murphy has done a great job running the ball. Offensive line has done a great job, though. Jake hadn't got hit in the backfield except for the first play of the game, so shout out to those guys. But one thing I do want to shout out that's not on the field, if you look in the stands here, man, just about every high school football player that is on the Myrtle Hawks team is here supporting these guys. And if you want to talk about a culture that Coach Conley is building, man, that says all that I need to know. These guys could be anywhere else, but they're supporting their future teammates. And, man, that's just a beautiful sight to see. So shout out to Coach Conley, shout out to the high school team for what they're doing and what is to come. The future looks bright here in Hawk Country.
And Miss Julie Elliott said to tell you it is senior night. Miss Julie, I knew that, but Braden is not. He doesn't even know our mascot, so I don't expect him to know that. Mr. Bill Maddox, thank you for doing this broadcast, man. We enjoy doing it, and we want these junior high kids to get the recognition they deserve. They've had a great year this year. Braden's going to read our sponsors, and once again, Thursday night coming up, we'll have Hawk senior night here, and whatever time the seniors are recognized, we'll make sure the broadcast is on and you're able to join us for it for senior night. So Braden, go ahead with our sponsors.
Barnes Crossing Auto, New Albany. Barnes Crossing Chevrolet, GMC Ford, where nobody walks away because everybody saves. 662-534-2262. George's Chicken, the home of the best fried chicken. I would have to agree with that statement. They also have great desserts like the strawberry biscuit. Go see George's Chicken for supper tonight. Mi Pueblo, from handmade tortillas and mouth-watering fajitas to our famous tacos, it's like a trip to Mexico without the airfare. Bring the whole family, relax, and let us serve you a meal you won't forget. Alpha Insurance, your place for the best insurance. Looking for health insurance, life insurance, or car insurance? Call Paul Blansett for your insurance needs. 662-538-0205. Maxi Motor Company, Union County and New Albany's oldest automobile dealership. We proudly support Myrtle and all Union County schools. Come by and see Chance Maxi or Scott Maxi for any of your vehicle purchases or needs. Farm Bureau Insurance, Union County Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team. Call Dennis Buse today, 662-534-4771. Beulah Baptist. Pastor Brother Easton Smith, Sunday school at 10 o'clock, morning worship at 10:45, Sunday evening service at 5 p.m., Wednesday evening service at 7 p.m. God bless and go Hawks. Money Mallard, come see us at Money Mallard, men's, women's, and youth clothing. Your one-stop shop for the whole family. Come see us at Money Mallard, 662-539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its hearts. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love others. Intern minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Join us this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. for Sunday school and 11 o'clock for worship. Hacienda, looking for the perfect night out at Hacienda Mexican Restaurant? We serve more than just delicious food. We serve memories. From crunchy tacos to sizzling fajitas, there's something for everyone. Kids love our fun menu, parents love our prices, and everybody loves our famous chips and salsa, always fresh. Come hungry, leave happy, only at Casa Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. Advanced heating and cooling, heating and air conditioning. For any of your heating needs, give Jason Kent a call at 662-316-9865. He can help with your repairs or a whole unit. Advanced heating and air conditioning, give them a call. Magnolia Pharmacy. At Magnolia Pharmacy, your health is our priority. Whether you need prescriptions filled fast, expert advice from a trusted pharmacist, or over-the-counter essentials, we're here for you. 662-988-7030. See Magnolia Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. Allstate Insurance with Justin Roberts Agency. This is Friday night in all states. This is Friday Night Football in all states. Justin Roberts is on your team. For home auto and life insurance, call 662-538-9777. Today, Allstate, you are in good hands. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would love to invite you to Bethlehem Church. we have 2 different services on Sunday morning at 8:25 and 10:30. Sunday school begins at 9:30. Wednesday night youth and kids program at 6 o'clock. Come join us at Bethlehem Church.
Have you done all the sponsors now?
I think I'm running out of breath. I think I'm going to let you jump
Oh, my
in.
gosh. Come on, man. You got to finish. Dogwood at Magnolia Place, proud sponsor of Hawk football. Gooch 3 Properties, LLC, says good luck to the Hawks. Have a great year, John Hunter, from Mom and Dad.
That'll be John Matthew. I'm sorry. John Matthew. That'll be number 13's parents are on the field tonight. John Matthew.
John Matthew?
Yes,
okay.
Correct.
Anytime Fitness, tired of making excuses. Go to Anytime Fitness. Ben and Crystal Coleman want to wish the Hawks good luck. And if you're looking to get in shape, go see them. Shelter Insurance, Mr. Clint Conley wants to wish the Hawks good luck this year. 538-9800 for any of your insurance needs. Signature Floors in Olive Branch, Mississippi, and Signature Tops as well. Go see Mr. Andy Stanton for any of those. Good luck to John Hunter from the Myrtle Hawks and from Pawpaw and Memo. And then First Southern Bank, a proud sponsor of our first downs this year. It will be, I believe, Walnut football to start it off here in the third quarter. So, Braden, tell us, what is it like to work with Coach Conley?
Coach Conley is one of the most humble people that I've ever met in my life. I'm telling you, I ain't never been as happy as I am being on the staff. And it's not just Coach Conley, Coach Drury, Coach Weatherly, Coach Kelly, Coach Smithy, and Coach Pierce. And Coach Jones, I hope I didn't leave anybody off, man. This staff has been awesome, loving, and most importantly, man, they care about the kids and they know their stuff. So very, very exciting to be on this staff.
Shotgun formation, 1 running back, 2 receivers right, 2 left. They'll have it at the 30 now. They send a man in motion over here, going to hit him, and there's going to be a good tackle there by the Hawks. What good defense there as 2 young men get up there and just break that up. Who were they?
That was Jake Murphy, shot out of a cannon right out there from the linebacker spot, and Darren Milam. Jake grabbed him, held him up, and Darren Milam came in and cleaned up the mess. Number 2 was in on the catch for the Wildcats. That would be J.D. Gray, came in motion out of the backfield. Honestly surprised that play didn't work. That is a good play design right there, but Jake Murphy, number 11, read it and blew it up.
Now, is Jake an 8th grader?
Jake is an 8th grader.
So he'll definitely be helping the varsity coming up.
Absolutely.
Second and about, we'll call it 12, as they lost 2 on that play. Second and 12. Shotgun formation, sends a man motion to the right side. Same play to the other side. It's almost picked. He read it, and he just dropped it there, but that would have been 6 points there. And then we got a flag as both these players are pushing and hitting and everything else, and there's another flag. And I think Coach Conley's just going to get his player and tell him to stop. I didn't see what happened. I just saw them pushing, and they just kept pushing, and they just kept pushing.
Well, let's break it down as they go through this. Mark Jimenez is the number 10. He was in on the play. He read it perfectly, ran the same play to the other side, and came up, and the ball went right through his hands. Number 1 locked up with, I believe, number 20, Patrick Johnson over here. And it looked like number 1 for Walnut actually threw a punch. I believe Patrick kept his head, but I think Coach Conley's going ahead getting him off the field, just saying we don't need any of that.
It was offsetting, so it won't just replay it, I guess. But it should have been after the play, I would have thought so too. But I don't see it. Well, they dropped their down marker. The down marker's up, but the other –
so it was after the play, just offsetting.
Yeah, so
third down.
Third down. We're waiting for them to pick up the chain over there. Now they pick it up. So it'll be 3rd and 12. Shotgun formation. Let's see if they try to hit Cox here. Send a man in motion to the right. Now he's looking to throw. He throws it over this way. Could be picked, and it is picked. Good pick by the Hawks. He goes over to the left. He's all the way to the 35. He breaks the tackle to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Myrtle Hawks. Who was that picked it?
Darren Milam. You got the light show going on here in Myrtle Country now. Great play by Darren. Great catch. He just said he went up and simply after he caught it, he said, "I'm not going to be denied." He ran 2 or 3 kids over on his way to the end zone. That'll put the score at 30-6. Myrtle waiting on the 2-point conversion as a light sprinkle begins to come down.
I know we may have to put our tent up. We may let Braden get our tent, kind of get it set up for us just a little so our stuff don't get wet. So it is a touchdown, 30-6. Great play there. And if this gets in the way of our camera, be patient with us because it is raining a little bit up here. Shotgun formation. He's looking to throw. He does over, and it is incomplete. So it is no good, but the touchdown is good, so it's 30-6. Be patient with us. It's raining, so we're trying to get our tent put up just so our stuff doesn't get wet. I don't think it's going to rain long, but it is sprinkling just a little bit. We don't want our computer to get wet up here. Hey, move it back this way. So it was against the Walnut defense, and like I said, we apologize. It's raining, so we're just trying to cover up our computer. It is 30-6. Hawks going for 2 here. And it is going to be good. 32-6. Hawks with the lead. And now it's quit raining. After we set it all up, it quits raining. Isn't that how it goes? Let me fix the score. We apologize for our delay. We didn't want our computer and stuff to get wet, and so we were having to fix that. Braden, that's the first work you've done all day, I believe.
I believe so.
I think my wife did most of the work and Braden watched her. 32-6, complete domination by the Hawks here. Still sprinkling just a little, but not much. Shotgun formation. New quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Cox over the right side. A couple missed tackles, and here he goes. He almost broke it.
Man, yeah.
That's a hard run there by Cox as he gets about to the 43-yard line. It'll be a First Southern Bank first down.
Cox is going to remember Zayden Bean. I'm sorry. He's hit him pretty good a few times. Zayden Bean came over and cleaned up the mess going down the sideline right there. Good tackle. Looked like a few Hawks had a chance to make the tackle there around the edge. Just reaching and grabbing ain't going to cut it when you're trying to tackle somebody the size of Cox. But good job by Zayden Bean there cleaning up the mess.
32-6, ball at about the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for Walnut. We appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Senior night on Thursday night. Hawks will be taking on Strayhorn. With a win, they can finish, be already 3rd in the division, and they only got to win one more to host. Quarterback's going to keep it to the left, and he is going to be tripped up, but it's going to be a good gain as he gets almost to the 50-yard line. They'll mark it at the 49, and it'll be 1st and 10 there at the 49-yard line.
ran over his own player there as he was pulling. He didn't get out of the way, and he didn't slow down to let him set up his block. Be about 2nd and 5 now for the Hawks. I mean for the Wildcats, I'm sorry.
Shotgun formation. He's going to hand it to Cox over the right side, and he breaks a tackle, but he's holding on, the Hawk defender is, and he's able to finally get him down as a host of Hawks get there, and that's a good tackle, and it'll bring up a First Southern Bank first down. Well, now we got rain back, so we're trying to cover everything back up. We need to take a picture of Brooklyn, our camera person here. And she's trying to stay under the tent. It's going to be a fumble on the ground. Myrtle unable to come up with it, but it'll be 2nd down and long here. 2nd and long coming up for Walnut. So, Brady, do you know how many games the junior high team has played this year?
I do not. I do know that the Hawks have not lost a game, if that helps.
Well, we knew that already.
I would say it would probably be around 6 or 7 games that they played.
So, being up 2nd, let's call it about 14 to go. 3:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's just a drizzle coming down now again. Shotgun formation, one receiver to the right. He sends Cox in motion, going to hand it off to him over here. And they had him, and now he breaks the tackle. Now they grab and hold on. That's a good tackle by that young man, because if he don't get him, Cox is probably going to score there. So to bring up 4th down now. Who is that made that tackle, Braden? Could you tell?
I'm going to give you one guess. He's been all over the field tonight.
Murphy?
Murphy, and again on the tackle for the Cardinals. Coach Conley correcting Milam again there. Milam's a great player. He's telling him, man, you got to play your technique. You can't go underneath the block. And he goes underneath the block again, allows Cox to get a run and go. But, hey, the Hawks are playing complimentary football. As Milam messed up there, Murphy was there to make the tackle. So, no harm done. About 3rd and 7 for the
third. They had 4th, but it is 3rd. I'm sorry.
No,
Cox in motion here. They're going to hand it off. That's a good little counter play there, and he's going to go over to the right side about, 3 yards, we'll call it, but good job there by the defense as a couple of them hit him.
They're like Pax Estes, Jackson Gordon, and John Matthew Guchin on the tackle for the Hawks.
That looked like a new play we hadn't seen from Walnut there. I like that play, kind of keep us off balance as we're going there with their running back, the one that gets it every time, and they came back the other way with it.
I believe this is Graham subbing in for the Hawks, number 60.
Now this will be a possession play. 4th down here.
Gavin Graham is correct. He's coming in, and he's in on the defensive line.
4th and about 5 coming up for Walnut. Now it looks like it's about quit raining, but as soon as we take the tent down, it'll start back.
Correct.
We took it down a while ago, and it started back, and we had to put it back up. So they're telling me now just leave it up now. So 4th and 5 here for Walnut. Hawks trying to get a stop here. 32-6, Hawks lead it. They send Cox in motion. They're trying to make them jump off sides, and they haven't done it yet. And now Walnut's going to call a timeout there. Good discipline there by Myrtle not to jump. 1:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. Once again, Thursday night this week. It'll be Thursday night instead of Friday. It'll be senior night. The Hawks will be taking on Strayhorn. And then the last 2 games will be at Bruce and at Water Valley. And that will be 2 big games. If the Hawks can win Friday, all they'll need to do is win one of those in order to host a playoff game, which would be very nice. Now, they're matched up with the Division I division this year in the playoffs, as they will be – it'll be the division with Baldwin, Hamilton, Hatley, and Walnut in it. And that should be the order of finish, we would think. Baldwin will be 1, Hamilton 2, and more than likely Hatley 3 and Walnut 4. Hatley's a good team, lost their first game this week. Trips to the left for Walnut. They're going to take it, throw it over here to Cox, and he's going to throw it again. He's got a man. What a play, and that'll be a touchdown. I don't know how he got that pass off because we had that defended well, but then he throws it deep, and they're able to score there. That's a heck of a throw there by Cox.
Yeah, you tip your hat to him because Milam was in his face. Milam actually laid a good lick on him as he got rid of it. It was just the receiver Hooper was so open that Cox just got the ball off, and tip your hat to him. Good play call from the coaches there. A little bit of an untraditional set for the Wildcats there. They went under center in an empty set. You almost never see that in football these days, but hey, it worked, and good play call there from Coach Meeks.
I don't know how far he threw it, but he threw that ball a long way after getting hit.
He did.
And you got to give the receiver credit because sometimes when you're that wide open, it's easy to drop it, and he did not.
Correct. Late substitution for the Wildcats.
So 32-12, we'll change the score. We're just waiting to see if they get the 2-point conversion or not. 1 minute exactly to go in the third quarter. Hawks are going to go undefeated on the year and win the championship here in junior high. Last year, Hawks made it to the playoffs in high school, and now the junior high doing this, man, it's a lot of fun coming for this Hawk football program. Gonna fake the handoff, quarterback gonna throw it. That's a good little play to the tight end. He will catch it for the 2-point conversion, and it'll make it 32-14. I like that play there because everybody went with a running back, and the quarterback just pulled it on the bootleg and hit I believe it was the tight end there. 32-14, 1 minute to go in the third quarter. My sidekick is way too quiet. Theresa Childers says, "Go Hawks." And Summer Evans says, "Let's go Hawks, go." And 32-14, third quarter here, 1 minute to go. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to Murphy on the right side. He's got a big hole all the way to the 40. He may break it. He's all the way to the 50-yard line. What a run by that young man. And we're not keeping stats, but I would bet he's all the way over 100 yards now.
Absolutely. Graham again pulled, came through on the backside, and honestly there was nobody even there for him to block when he pulled, and when that happens you know it's going to be a big play. So he turned up, Murphy got on his hip and followed him for about a 20-yard pickup there for the Hawks.
First Southern Bank first down as they're right on midfield here. Rain coming down again here at Myrtle Field. Quarterback going to take it, hand it off to Murphy to the right side. He's all the way to the 45 to the 40. If he can break a tackle, Cox gets him there. But he's all the way to the 35-yard line for another First Southern Bank first down. And that's another 15 yards there. We got a player shaking up for Walnut here on that play. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hawks trying to punch another one in here.
One thing you got to love about Murphy there, he had the option to step out of bounds or take on Walnut's biggest defender, and he lowered his shoulder, tried to run him over. Shows that he's not scared to run the ball, and he wants to fight for every single yard that he can get. And Coach Conley, I know that he's excited about the future that kid has in the program.
And I think he'll be a good defensive back as well, or even linebacker. He's definitely a hard-nosed worker there. Murphy is. Maxie Motor Company, Chance Scott Maxie would love to sell you a vehicle. They want to wish the Hawks good luck. Farm Bureau Insurance says good luck to the Hawks. Mr. Dennis Buse, 534-4771. Beulah Baptist Church, Brother Easton Smith. Sunday school at 10, morning worship at 10:45, Sunday evening worship at 5, and Wednesday evening at 7. God bless and go Hawks. Muddy Mallard, your one-stop shop. You got youth clothing, men and women's clothing at Muddy Mallard. Go see them. 539-7016. Myrtle First Church, the church in the heart of Myrtle with Myrtle on its heart. Our mission statement is to serve, witness, and love. Interim minister is Brother Jay Stanley. Sunday school at 10:15 and worship at 11.
I'm going to give these offensive linemen for the Hawks a little bit of a shout out. From what I can see on the field right now, see number 55, Waylon Hall, number 54, Berkeley Holmes, number 58, Levi West, and I believe that that's number 62, and I believe that that is going to be our very own Coach Smithy's son, Sawyer Smithy, and there's going to be one more, but I can't see the number, so I apologize. But these guys have made a way all night, and we've mentioned Jake's name a lot, but it wouldn't be made possible without these guys blocking. So good job, guys, clearing the way tonight, and as to go along with those guys, John Matthew Gooch as well, number 13, has been playing H-back for the Hawks, clearing out a way as well. So good job up front all night, guys.
Players still shaking up, so we're waiting here until he gets off the field. Hacienda, if you're looking for a great place to eat, go to Hacienda. And Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Jason Kent, 316-9895. Braden, you said a while ago halftime was long and it was only 8 minutes. You realize high school's 20-minute halftime. So me and Dee's got a lot of air time to kill during that.
That 20 minutes might seem long up here, but when you get in there and Coach Conley and Coach Weatherly, Coach Jury, and all them are on the board making adjustments, it seems like it flies by really, really fast. So.
The young man trying to get up now he is. We thank goodness he's able to get up under his own power, and he'll walk off. He's limping pretty bad, but he's able to walk off under his own power, so we're glad of that.
Yeah, number 2, J.D. Gray. Looked like he cramped up from what I'm assuming, hobbling off. Hopefully that young man's able to get back in the game.
Allstate Insurance, Justin Roberts at 538-9777. Bethlehem Church, Pastor Jeff Lawrence would love to invite you to their contemporary service at 8:25, Sunday school at 9:30, and their traditional service at 10:30. And then on Wednesday night, they have a wonderful youth and children's program they'd love to invite you to. Clock is running here. The third quarter, 15 seconds to go. Well, it's not running yet. The ref's trying to get them to run it. Now it is. Down to 10 seconds now. Shotgun formation, hands it off to the right side. Good run. It's Murphy again. He gets it too close to the 30-yard line, and so it'll be a gain of about 4 yards and bring up 2nd and 6. That'll be the end of the third quarter. And with that, the Myrtle Hawks have dominated this football game, and we will head to the fourth quarter with the Hawks trying to finish this thing off. And I tell you, in junior high, it's hard to make a good comeback when you get behind like this because you just don't have much clock left. So what are you telling them here if you're Coach Conley?
2 hands on the football. Same thing he always tells our guys when we get a lead like this. The only way we lose this game is if we beat ourselves. Take care of the football, and the clock is on your side, so now you just got to utilize every second that the refs allow you to use.
Dogwood and Magnolia Place. It's a great assisted living place. If you're looking for one, give them a call, 214-9967. Gooch 3 Properties, LLC. They want to wish the Hawks good luck. And Anytime Fitness, Ben and Crystal Coleman would love to help you get back in shape or lift weights. Go see them at Anytime Fitness. He blows it in play here to start the fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go. I know Coach Conley would love to finish this drive with points and end this season on a good note with touchdowns here.
Estes subbed out. Nash Estes subbed out. Darren in at
number 1. Is that number 1 on the reverse? And he breaks the tackle. It'll be First Southern Bank first down. Good speed there by that young man on the reverse, and he gets a first down.
Yeah, Nash, our normal quarterback, subbed out there. They moved Jake to quarterback and put Darren in there at running back. I really like the play call because that's what the play call has been all night when Jake and Darren have been in the backfield. Run the ball with them, and then you put a little reverse on and get your fastest guy, Zayden Bean, out on the edge, and that's always going to work when you get your guy on the edge with some speed, for sure. So great play call there from Coach Conley, Coach Weatherly.
Clock down to 7:20 now. Hawks trying to run this clock out and win this ball game. Good win for the Hawks tonight against this Walnut Wildcat football team. 2 receivers to the right. Who's at running back there?
Looks like Darren's at running back.
Quarterback going to keep it. He goes over to the right side, and he'll have about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up.
Number 11, Murphy on the quarterback.
Murphy at quarterback now. Murphy's done a little bit of everything tonight.
For sure. We've already said it. Jake's an 8th grader, but Darren, the running back there, is a 7th grader, and man, I just can't wait and to see what the future looks like for the Hawks. But on another note, man, this crowd showed up and showed out on a rainy night for the Hawks. You got about the entire stands are packed out all the way down the fence. There's people lined up. So shout out Hawk fans for showing up.
Shotgun formation, throws it over to the right. He breaks a tackle. He may get in, and he does get in. Great job there by the receiver to break it and score the touchdown there. And the lights are off, and that don't mean but one thing. Touchdown, Myrtle Hawks.
Zayden Bean caught the ball. The same play we've ran all night to him, but when you got a guy that fast, that elusive, man, he's hard to tackle in open field, and he just made one move, got upfield. Great play there from the Hawks. Zayden Bean, big catch there.
Now, is he an 8th or 7th?
Zayden is an 8th grader.
So when you're losing McClendon, and then are you losing Hall as well?
Yes, you lose JJ as well.
So you're losing your top 2 receivers, but it looks like you got some coming up that can help.
For sure, and then you've got a few up-and-coming freshmen, sophomores, and juniors.
What about the JV team? I hadn't heard much from them. How are they done this year?
The JV team is pretty good, and what's hard when you're playing at a 1 or 2A school with Myrtle really supposed to be a 1A school. It's hard.
Good pass there, and he gets the 2-point conversion. I tell you, both quarterbacks have looked really good.
Pax Estes there on the catch. That's that brotherly connection right there, a little handshake right there for him. But like I was saying, man, JV, it's kind of hard to play at a 1 or 2A school just because most of your JV guys end up playing a lot on Friday nights, but the Hawks had some success this year. I don't know the record, but a lot of their JV guys that played in those games stepped up and played big minutes, not just minutes in the varsity game. So
I like this. The clock is running now.
Man, yeah.
Clock is running, so this should go real quick. 5:30 to go in the ball game. And once again, we'll have senior night, Thursday night here at Myrtle Hawk Field, as the Hawks will be taking on Strayhorn in a big division game. And look, this year every division game's big because there's a big difference in hosting that first round and going on the road. And the top 2 teams in that division we match up with are very good. Hamilton's got a good team, and Baldwin is very good. Right up the middle for Walnut, that's going to be a First Southern Bank first down as they run it right up the middle and get a first down as the clock goes, it looks like under 5 minutes now.
Poor tackling there from the Hawks. Looked like we had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. He slipped out of the back end and ended up slipping out for about an 11-yard pickup. First down, Wildcat.
I think Coach Conley's getting a lot of people in maybe that haven't played too.
Waylon coming on. Big guy, looks like he's ready to celebrate this win the Hawks are fixing to get. 62 going in. I believe that is Coach Smithy's son. Yeah, that is Sawyer Smithy going in. Number 37 coming out.
He's a good-looking player, 37
Absolutely.
is there.
That is Reggie Cruz. He's an 8th grader. Been playing on the D-line all night.
Coach Conley looking over here trying to get some more of these players in. Just dominating performance tonight, 40-14. Clock down to 4:10 to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Sends a man in motion, hands it off to him. Good job by the defense, but he missed the tackle there, and he gets outside to the left.
My goodness.
All the way to the 40.
Yes,
they throw the flag, and then he's going to be brought down at about the 37. But there is a holding call. Looks like at about the 41-yard line. So it'll back it up 10 yards from there. So it'll bring probably about 1st and 3 is what it looks like if they back it up from the spot of the hold. And I think that's what they do.
Fitz was out here on the edge trying to get off a block, and the wide receiver had him wrapped up all the way around him, looking like he was fixing to suplex him. I know we're up big, but I don't want to whine about the refs, but I was probably going to have something to say if they didn't throw that one. So good call out here. And again, Coach Conley correcting Milam going underneath the block. Great athlete, but he's just telling him, man, you got to play with the proper technique. Technique beats athleticism every single day.
Clock down to 3 minutes to go in the ball game. It's still drizzling rain out here. Weather should be great for Thursday night. Come out and support these seniors. It's a big night for them as they'll be taking on Strayhorn. I know they'd appreciate you coming out for their senior night on Thursday night. We'll have all of that, the senior night, senior recognition, and then we'll have the ball game for you on Thursday night on Myrtle Sports Broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. And you can go back and watch all these games as well. They're going to hand it off to Cox this time on the right side. He breaks it, and there's going to be another hold there as he breaks it all the way down to the 30, to the 20, and he may go to the end zone, but it'll come back as he scores there. Cox does, and it will be a holding call.
I feel bad for Walnut in a sense. They hadn't thrown a flag all night. Now they've thrown back-to-back flags.
I think those were two pretty obvious holding. Clock still running down to 2:10, and it'll back them up, and it will be still first down, believe it or not. So it'll be 1st and 7. Cox with another great run. That young man's got to be tired, but I'd give it to him again and let him go one more time. Walnut will have a very good running back coming up because Cox is he's definitely a good athlete. A lot of people coming in. Who's number 9 there? He just checked
got
in.
Number 9. That is Brace Bowman. It looks like Coach Conley's got a lot of his 7th graders in. And believe it or not, folks, Myrtle's got a lot of kids out this year. Looks like we've got probably 30, 35 kids out for junior high football, which is really almost unheard of at a small school like this. You look at Myrtle's sideline compared to Walnut's, and we've got a lot more kids. And, man, that's just another piece of the culture that Coach Conley's trying to
52.
build here. 52. That is, we've got Deshaun Nugent.
I heard if the 6th grade team had a coach, they would be pretty good this year.
Yeah, they don't have a coach. If you think you can coach football, please come help with the 6th grade group at Myrtle.
Bryson Dees and Braden Hodem are their coach. There's Cox. He breaks another one. He may score on this one. I think he will. He's all the way to the 20. He's done it twice. Now he scores.
He deserves that.
Yeah, he does. That's 2 times in a row. 40-20. So they punch that one in.
The rain's starting to come down here just a little bit harder.
Thank goodness it's almost over.
Correct. 58, Levi West. Looks like he's subbing in. No, he's coming back out. Number 44, Levi McCollum going in for the Hawks. 72 checking in. That'll be Brentley Garrison.
A lot of new Hawks checking in. What a great thing for them to get to play in this championship game. Rain coming down a lot harder now. So when this game's over, we're gonna tune out quickly because we got to get our equipment put up so it doesn't get wet, and so we'll get out of here really quick as soon as this game's over. So
looking like this is gonna be the last play of the game. This 2-point conversion. If they get it off, hopefully they get to the line and run one more play. Doesn't look like they're going to do it.
I don't think they're going to. 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. That will be it. Hawks win it by a score of 40-20.
Oh, they're running a play.
No, they let them run it. And he is going to get in for the 2-point conversion.
There you go.
I've never seen them run it after the clock ran out, but we'll give it to them.
So it'll be a final of 40-22.
40-22, Hawks win it. Thank you for joining us. And once again, Thursday night, we'll be back on here for senior night as we'll have the Hawks and Strayhorns on Thursday night. We'll have all the senior recognition, and then we will have the action for you after that on Myrtle Sports Broadcast. Thank you for joining us. We're going to let you go so we can get all our equipment out of this little drizzle that is coming down, and we'll see you